There are 29 profitable sets EA Sports just released in Madden 23, and I feel like not enough people are talking about them. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video. In this one, we're going to be going through and talking about some of the best new sets in this game to get your coins up really quickly. And on the topic of making coin, as you guys can see on the screen right here, a $90 win making some NBA picks, as well as a $60 win yesterday making more NBA picks. And fellas, I'm not going to lie to you, I haven't missed a pick on my favorite team, the Pelicans, in maybe the last week. So if you guys want to check out the place where I'm making these picks and potentially win with me or win by making picks on your favorite team, click the link in the description or go on over to the App Store and search for Underdog Fantasy. And once you download the app, be sure to use the promo code SWIFT, that's SWIFT, to get some free cash over there and make some basically free picks to start with. But getting back on track, let's get into the coins we're going to be making in Madden 23. And of course, you guys better believe it, we're going to the Team Diamonds program right here and a bunch of these 98 overall sets. Basically, every single one of these sets is going to be making coins. Let's talk about it. Now, as you guys can see, there are 32 new sets in this game, one for every single team. Every single team got a 98 overall card, and every single set you see in here, except for these three, Zaire Franklin, Brandon Ayuk, and Donovan Smith. Other than those three sets, every single other set you see is going to make you coins when you do it. So again, the ones to avoid, Zaire Franklin, Brandon Ayuk, Donovan Smith. Other than that, every single other set is going to make you profit. There are 29 sets in here making you coins, but let's complete one of them live in the video, talk about how we're going to be doing so, run the numbers on it, then I'll showcase how you can apply that strategy to all 29 other sets in here that are profitable. Okay, now the set we're going to be completing live in the video is Zion Johnson's set, and to do every single set in this game, the requirements are the same. There are 25 players necessary to complete one of these, and the requirements are pretty simple. You need 394 to 95s, you need 492 to 93s, 388 to 89s, 386 to 87s, 384 to 85s, 382 to 83s, as well as 380 to 81s, and fellas, the numbers on these, they're pretty spicy. They work pretty nicely. But to articulate how the numbers work on this set in a little more simple fashion, here is a spreadsheet created by my guy, Michael Trucio. I hope I said that name correctly. He sent it to me over on Twitter. I got to give a big shout out to him. Be sure to go follow his Twitter account. I will leave it linked in the description, and I believe he'll probably share the spreadsheet with some of you guys. Not 100% sure if he's trying to make it open to the public, but be sure to follow him on Twitter because his spreadsheet is going to be showing us the numbers for every single set in this game to showcase whether they're profit or not. Again, I'll leave his Twitter linked in the description, but what we're going to be doing is just running the numbers on Zion Johnson's set, and it's fairly simple. As you guys can see, this is going to showcase the exact amount of coins we're going to want to buy each player for, and then at the bottom, it shows us how much we're going to be making. So before tax, we get 274k, and then of course, after tax, that number will go down to 175,000 coins, but hey, that's still a solid number. And if I'm being honest, the numbers for most of these sets are going to be fairly similar, but let's work from top to bottom. Let's go from the highest overalls down to the lowest. As you guys can see on his spreadsheet, player 1, player 2, player 3 are all going to be allocated about 100,000 coins. So we're going to go in here, try and find a 94 for about 100k. We see Joey Bosa up for 111. We'll take it. Obviously, it's a little bit more than we kind of want, but at the end of the day, that's not really the end of the world. Typically, what we're looking for is you want to spend about 100,000 coins per 94 overall player. We pay a little bit more right there. I was finding the other ones for cheaper. I bought the first two for cheaper, and then this was kind of the last one that was posted, so we overpaid a touch. Then next up for the 92s, you're looking to get these cards for about 60k, and again, these numbers are kind of going to translate to every set. Typically for your higher overall cards, the 94s, you want about 100k. For the 92s, you want about 60,000 coins. Will we see one for 60k right here? We do. That's perfect. Derwin James at the exact number we're looking for. Tick that off. That's incredible. Again, I already did the other buying on camera. I was just leaving one more player in each overall right here so I can show you guys me getting the final card and show you the numbers in a little bit more of a simple fashion. Okay, moving on to the 90 to 91s, you want to get these cards for about 20k. That's going to be the same for every single set. We're going to see one for 21, so that is perfect. So far, basically buying at the exact values he has, and that's going to make sure that we're going to make as many coins as possible. Then moving on right here to the 88 to 89s, you're looking for about 15,000 coins for these players, maybe 16k to be honest with you, and yeah, we see one for 16,000. That is perfect. Again, this is really just so easy. It's not going to take you that long to purchase these players. I would say realistically, what does it take? Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So that means if you go through and do like 3 or 4 of these sets every single hour, you're going to be making yourself hundreds and hundreds of thousands of coins per hour. It's awesome. All right, moving along, let's get the 86 to 87. For our 86 to 87, we're looking for about 9,000 coins. We're going to see one for 8k. That is incredible. We'll buy that card right away, add them to the set. Very simple. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out mudpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account. And of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. Then moving on to the 84 to 85, now we're getting to some of the easier players that are really inexpensive, spending about like 2,000-3,000 coins on these cards. I will say on some of the sets, the 80 overall players are really expensive just because for some reason there's not many of them up on the auction block right here. But I'm going to get these final 2 cards. We'll get the final 80. We'll get the 82 to 83. For the 80 overall player, we want this for about like 5k. That's awesome. In the spreadsheet, they actually say 7.3. So we're actually getting this for a decent deal. And then for the other card, the 82, you can find that for about 1,000 coins very easily. Okay, so all in on this set, we have now spent about 715 to 730,000 coins. I would say we probably just dropped about 725k if I could put an exact number on it. And now all we got to do is add the final player to the set, complete the Zion Johnson, and that 725k is going to turn into like 950k before tax. So let's open this pack up. The animation should be pretty sick, to be honest with you guys. As you can see, the Team Diamond animation always looking zesty. And here is Zion Johnson, fellas, who we're now going to be selling for about like 980k. As you guys can see, there's one up for 945. I'll probably throw mine up for like 940. And after tax, we're going to be making over 100,000 coins, which is awesome to see, boys. Now, one very important thing I want to say is you probably shouldn't do Zion Johnson just because a lot of people after I post this video are going to be just trying this set over and over again. Go for the other sets, fellas. Every single set except for Brandon Ayuk, Zaire Franklin, and Donovan Smith is profitable. You can do Nick Chubb, you can do Roger Saffold. All these are making you coins. And honestly, this is probably the most important lesson you guys got to know for this video. The prices you guys want to spend on each of these players, fellas. Be sure you guys are listening to this part of the video. Rewind this if you guys are planning on doing your sets. But in terms of numbers, this is exactly how much you guys want to spend. 94 to 95s, you want for about 100k. I would probably buy up to 110k. For the 92 to 93s, you want to try and find those cards for about 60,000 coins if possible. Then moving along for the 90 to 91s, you want to find those cards for about like 20 to 21k. Then for the 88 to 89s, you're looking for about 16,000 coins. For the 86 to 87s, you're looking for about like 9,000 coins. For the 84 to 85s, you want to find those for about like 2 to 3k. Same thing with the 82 to 83s. And then for the 80 to 81s, sometimes you are gonna have to overpay a little bit and spend like 3 to 5,000 coins because for some reason there's just not many of these posted up. As you guys can see, just not a ton of volume right here. But overall, if you follow those tactics and you can sell your card off for over 900,000 coins, you should be making profit. All I would really do before I started buying players for like Malik Hooker is I would firstly just check the price of the 98. So just check the price of whatever card you're trying to do before you really get started with it, because you just want to make sure the card is selling for a decent rate. If it's selling for under 900k, it's probably not super worth it. So Nick Chubb right here is probably not going to be super worth it. But as long as you find someone selling for like a fairly half decent price of like 900k or more, if you're doing the set for like 720,000 coins, you're going to be making profit on your investment. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Again, tons and tons of value to be had in those sets. If you guys want to check out how you can get some free hidden eggs in this game, click right here and I'm out. Peace.